Hi Linda, how you doing? I trust you can hear me. I'm just going to sit down on the floor. Ew. Groaning is allowed during this. You'll be glad to know. Give it a couple of minutes. Hello Helen. Let some people get started, get people joined. The light coming in through the window just now is not doing me a great deal of favours, but you know, it is what it is. Hello Paul Mather, how are you? I'm wearing my stripy t-shirt for you today, folks. And my silvery leggings, they make me happy. So, it's not quite 4 o'clock. We'll give it a couple of minutes, see if anybody else turns up. And then we'll get started. In the meantime, I will talk. So today, what we're going to do is a quick yoga shred inspired session. It basically is a combination of yoga moves with some HIIT for cardio. Hello Madison, I have a helper cat here. I don't know if you can see her. Hi babe. Basically, I'll talk you through as we go. It's a core vinyasa flow, so we're going to be exercising and focusing on abs. We're going to be focusing on our bum and legs. We're going to be focusing on our core muscles, and we're going to be focusing on getting the heart rate up a wee bit. It will be fairly challenging. Don't know what's happened there, my TV just disappeared. And it will be something you've probably not encountered before. It's not Omi, Chanty, sweet yoga. It's a good session, it's a hard session. Before we start, I'm going to call out the same caveats as yesterday. If you've got heart problems or blood pressure problems, don't go any further, don't try this, it's very challenging. If you have bone or joint problems that could be exacerbated by exercise, really don't go any further, but if you want to, tread carefully. If your doctor's ever told you not to exercise unless they've approved the exercise, then don't go any further. If you've got any aches or pains that are not new, do what you can, but don't hurt yourself, obviously. If you have cough, persistent dry cough or fever, I would suggest that you don't try this at home. So I would say just go with the flow, ha 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 ha. And on that note, we will get started. So get yourself down onto the floor. If you've got a yoga mat, great. If not, I hope your carpet's clean. Down onto the floor, get yourself comfortable. If you can cross your legs, cross your legs. If you can't cross your legs, just get comfy however you can. We're going to start by rolling our shoulders back, breathing in. And as you breathe in, push the air down into your abdomen, and then breathing out, relax. Breathing in, breathing out. Roll those shoulders back. Then we're going to get our arms up in the air, and we're going to bring our hands down to, I don't like using all the fancy terms, just bring them down to your heart level. Namaste if you will. Now when you breathe in, turn your arms, face the other way, facing down. And as you breathe in, push your hands down. And you want the abdomen to open up, fill up with air. And then as you breathe out, turn your arms back up. Breathe in and out. Breathing in and out. In and out. We're going to do some fierce lying now. Sorry, we're going to do some fierce lying now. So, as you breathe in, breathe out, get that tongue out, breathe in, breathe in. What you're doing here is starting to engage your front chain. Plus it's really good for your face if you're trying to keep the wrinkles away. Next, I want you to come round onto your hands and knees. Keep your elbows nice and bendy. Get yourself up into downward facing dog. Hope you can all see me. And walking your way through. Start to mobilise those legs, bending the knees, kicking up towards the bum, and just generally starting to get everything moving. Bouncing about a wee bit on your hands and knees. If you need to bend your knees, that's fine. And then stepping forward or jump forward so that your hands and your feet are a bit closer together. Now what we're going to do, put our fingers on our shins and not arching too much. Just start to sway and enjoy the movement in your back. Breathing in and extending out. Breathing out, bringing your hands back down to the floor with cat. Breathing in, hands to shins. Breathing out, hands down to the floor. If you need to bend your knees to accomplish this, that's fine. If that's even too much of a stretch, don't be afraid to put your hands onto a chair, or if you've got a yoga block handy, onto a yoga block. So in, hands on shins, straighten and lengthen out through your front. Breathing out, catch the cat. In, out. And then we're going to come round to the side. Keep those feet pointing forward though, so we get a nice stretch down this right hand side. And then round, opposite direction again, feeling the stretch down your left hand side. Walk your hands back round to the front. And then you're either going to jump. Oh no, sorry, I'm lying. We're going to come up, we're going to do some chair pose. So come up into chair, throw your arms back, up into chair, throw your arms back, chair, follow through the shoulders. That's too much. Just lower it down a wee bit. Okay, you can see me, I'm going to be down on the floor in a minute, so don't worry about that too much. Stretching up through and back down again. Hands onto the floor and stepping back into downward dog again. Hope you're following this. Now here, we're going to come down into plank. If you can have your shoulders directly over your hands, that's great. That might be too much for some people, in which case just move back a bit. We'll just lower ourselves down from plank and then up into cobra. And again, just go as far as you can. We're not staying there long. Back into child and then up into downward dog. Okay, and again, you can either jump forward or just walk your feet forward so your feet are on the mat. Now, when you're in this position, I think what I'll do is just move this back a bit because I don't think you can see me enough. When you're in this position, you're pushing back through your sit bones, knees back, hips back, okay? And, sorry, a cat just ran past. Keep yourself tight through the middle, pushing back those sit bones. Don't get your knees over your toes. Make sure you're back. We're going to push and pull up. I don't think you can see me very well. And we're going to do a few rounds of this. So, down, up, out and up, out and up, out and up, out, up. And now we're going to walk it out. So now we're into our Tabata part of the proceedings. So down, up. If you want to make a big breath out as you come up, scream away your day. Ah! Make all the noise you want. And we're going to do this for 20 seconds of work, 10 seconds of rest. When you're resting, walk it out, grab a drink, and start again. Up. Remember, keep those hips back, body upright, knees behind the toes, and then walk it out. So 20 seconds of work, 10 seconds of rest. Let's go again. You want to go faster? Scream if you want to go faster. Woo! Or don't. But just work at your own pace. Start to feel the burn in your legs. 10 seconds. Walk it out. Ready? Start again. And we're going to do in total 8 rounds. Now if you feel a bit full of energy, come up onto your toes as you come into the air. You might even want to add a wee jump. Personally, I'm content doing this, but if you want to take it to another level, feel free. And 10 seconds to walk it out. Okay, another round. Wah, wah, wah. Get out! Coronavirus! Go away! I want to go on holiday! Whatever makes you feel good, folks. Wah, wah. And 10 seconds. I hope everybody's having fun with this. We've almost finished our 8 rounds. If you're feeling brave, put in a jump. Be very careful when you're landing. You're nice and soft coming down through those feet and knees. Don't just clomp onto the floor like an overenthusiastic hippo and upset your downstairs neighbours. 10 seconds to rest. So we're going from chair pose to standing. Nice and strong back with those arms. And if you're jumping, well done. Be careful. Right, grab a drink. We're going to move on to our next set of exercises, which will make this look like a trot round the park. Well done. You stuck it thus far. Hit the floor, but literally onto our hands and knees. I'm going to turn this around for you guys so you can see what I'm doing a bit better. But basically, no, that's worse. Basically, you're going to be on your hands and knees, hip width apart. You're going to push this leg up into the air behind you, down towards your chest, and then round to the side. So up in the air, round to the side, and change. Okay? So whenever you're ready, we're going to do 8 rounds of up and round, up, in, out, round, up, in, out, round, up, in, out, round. And that's 10 seconds rest. I want to come into arrow pose, so sitting back on your heels, hands behind you, looking towards the sky, and let's start again. Up, in, out, round. Up, in, out, round. For those of you that's not enough, in a minute or two, we'll show you something that's a bit more challenging. And back, 10 seconds, arrow pose, take a break. Now for anybody that's not finding that difficult enough, come off your knees, up, in, out, round. Up, in, out, round. That's enough for me. If it's too challenging, drop to your forearms, up, in, out, round. We'll take our 10 seconds. Go. Seconds, arrow pose, stretch yourself out, and then back onto the mat. Now, again, carry on. If that's not enough, stand up, jump, round, jump, round. Not for me. For you folks, anybody that's had it, on your hands, forearms, up, in, out, round. Up, in, out, round. So find your level and we'll take a break for 10 seconds. There's only 8 rounds, folks, so this will all come to an end soon enough. You'll be glad to know. Whew. Right, let's go again. Right, 10 seconds. Last round here. I hope. Is anybody counting? Seconds. Woo. You can see how red I am. I hope you're as red, my lovely friends. So, a bit easier now. We're going to work on the abs. What we're going to do is lie down. I don't know if you'll be able to see me, let me point this more towards the floor. Lie down, and it's going to be a very small, tiny movement. We don't need any James Bond-esque jerking of bodies. Hands behind your head, basically. Okay, legs straight in front of you. And then imagine somebody's pressing on your sternum. Ooh, and as they press in, you come up. Now, what I don't want is people pulling themselves by the head and neck. That will not help anybody. You may even hurt yourself, so let's not do that. As you come up, big breath out. It's a small movement. You shouldn't need to come more than the bottom of your shoulder blades off the floor, okay? So, pulsing on the floor. Basically, head, hands just for support, no pulling. This unsurprisingly, and as you get further along, and rest for 10, it's called the belly bonfire, because eventually everything will burn. Hands behind the head, and off we go again. 20 seconds of work, 10 seconds of rest. And rest. You need to stretch out behind you, ease off those abs, go ahead and start again. Now, no higher than the base of your shoulder blades off the floor, and as you're coming in, all of that should be moving in and down. If you don't get the right form, you're wasting your time, so this should all be flattening. You send the breath into your lungs, pull the belly button towards the navel, and rest. And you'll be glad to know that's 8 rounds. Now if you've got a pillow, which I hope you do, or a block, now's the time to stick the pillow or block under your sacrum, only as far as is comfortable for you, and join me, if you will, in bridge pose. So you're just going to lie still for a minute or two. Completely still, stretching out the abs, stretching out the front chain of connective tissue that runs all the way down the front of your body, crosses over at your hips, and runs all the way down the insides of your legs. It's the white gristly bit when you have a steak. That's your connective tissue. But I'm sure none of you eat cheap steak with that on it, so that's fine. And we're going to hang out here for a little bit longer, just in a position that's comfortable for you. Well, look at that. Take your block out. And what we're going to do now is just loosen everything off that we've been working. So you want to start to windscreen wiper your legs. So you're just moving your knees up and around, from side to side, arms out to the sides, and just letting your legs move as far as it's comfortable. Some of you will be able to go further than others. Don't worry about it too much. Bring your knees up to the chest, roll about a bit, give yourself a wee bit of a back massage on the floor. Then right leg into the air, 90 degrees. Don't try and pull it down to your chin, just bring it up. Give it a bit of a stretch through the hamstring. Hello, Madison. You come to help, baby? Good girl. Okay, changing legs. And again, just feeling the stretch gently through the back of the hamstring. You don't need to have it on your nose to be doing a stretch. Just hold it up in the air. Thank you, Madison. That's very helpful. Now I can't see my notes. Good girl. Just let your breath return to normal. Big breath in. Breathe away all the stress of the day. Down. And then we're going to hang out now in corpse pose for a couple of minutes. So basically, easiest thing of the day. Just lie flat on your back and relax. Breathing in. And out. In through the nose for 4. Out through the mouth for 4. you have a cat nearby or a bunny to pet. Very nice and relaxing. If not, just empty your head. Take a couple of minutes to yourself. Okay, thank you for joining in. I hope you enjoyed it. For those of you who want to join me tomorrow, I'm going to do an hour's gravity yoga, which is targeted mobility and stretching. Tomorrow we're going to do a happy hamstrings session, so we'll work out all those kinks in your legs that you've managed to gather for yourselves during the week. We're going to start at 1 o'clock, it lasts about an hour. Sunday you can have the day off because I am nothing if not a generous trainer. Thanks for joining me today. Well, I enjoyed myself. Madison certainly did. You can see her, she's still in corpse pose. I'm going to be doing this every day at 1 o'clock, unforeseen circumstances permitting, for the foreseeable future, or until you all get fed up and stop watching. Thanks for joining. I hope you enjoyed it. Feedback's always welcome. For those of you that are venturing out over the weekend, take care. Stay safe. For those of you that are staying at home, I'll see you tomorrow at 1 because you really don't have any excuse. Thank you for joining. Have a great weekend. Bye.